I'm the third owner of this automobile, and I've owned it since September of 1996, and it's never been driven in the winter in the salty conditions, and I've kept it up with a trickle charger when it doesn't when we sit idle for a long time. So the battery, we keep the battery up good. It's been well maintained, and it drives as good today as when I drove it away from my uncle's property in 1996 of September.
Okay, how many sets of brakes have you gone through on this?
Only one set of brakes in there. This car maybe had over 100,000 miles on it, a bunch before the first set of brakes went on it, and now it's maybe got 40,000 miles on this set of brakes. And a car like this, the braking can be minimal. We don't downshift and do any of this foolish driving. It's been well driven and not beat on. So
how many miles have you put on it totally?
I've put on 63,000 on it.
63.
Just turned over 100,000 back in 1996 on the way back from Denver, and so it's got just over 63,000 on it that I put on it. It's been a tremendous car. It's got the performance chip. We're running at say 140 horsepower with 190 on the torques, and it's got, it's just a good performing. It's got a very, very strong motor.
Okay, so you bought it from your uncle.
My uncle.
And what kind of driver was he?
He was an extremely good driver. He was a motorman like I am. We won't listen to a stereo. We listen to the motor, the performance. That's what keeps us up high. He was a motorman, just like me, and more so.
And this has got a clutch. And tell me about the clutch system in here.
Well, it's a five-speed, five-speed drive.
How do you drive clutches?
As far as the clutch goes, you do not rev them and burn on the plates. It's you let the clutch out, and then you shift. Just over 2,000 RPMs is when you shift it. You don't rev it up like you think you're going into a race situation. It's just been driven well, and it hasn't, it's just had good driving, and that's why it's what it is today.
Excellent, good stuff.
You take good care of the car, and it'll take good care of you.
Well, it's like any piece of equipment.